Former President Donald Trump on Texas Sunday Day. McALLEN. Brought 2024 presidential campaign U.S. Mexico border, where voters are expected present dramatic immigration restrictions promised put it back White House. In order to win Republican presidential candidacy. Pioneer Trump. President Biden's migration and border policies. Another violent critic. Texas'ın Republican Gov.The Campana event will be held Edinburg, a small city Rio Grande Valley of Texas, one most busy sectors for illegal border crossings, and a region where Republicans have moved mainly with Spanish communities recent years. In recent weeks, Trump's harsh discourse on immigration and some his advisors in 2016. Former Minister of Foreign Minister Clinton believed that he was against victory. In one last interview, "Immigrants poison the blood our country." During his presidency, Trump put a pressure on illegal and legal migration, interrupting migratory acceptances, restricting access to the asylum system, building hundreds kilometers of limit walls and terminating temporary deportation guards for hundreds immigrants. However, if Trump was elected 2024, he promised execute largest deportation operation in U.S. history, expand travel prohibitions, reject right birth unauthorized immigrants American-born children and legally reject them. After publication Public Opinion. Infamous immigrant family he stopped 2018 also ignored portrayal policy separation. Abbott, who has not yet approved a presidential candidate, made the biggest issue during the governor of immigration and turned Texas into a head enemy into Mr. Biden's migration and border measures. Since he took office, Abbott ordered state officials strengthen the shore's Rio Grande with razor wire and river barriers, directed Texas troops to arrest immigrant adults on charges unauthorized entry and officially authorized state tens thousands immigrants. Abbott is expected to sign the hardest state immigration law in the modern American history. The measure known as the said.Before will allow the state law enforcement officers arrest immigrants against new illegal entry penalties and to deport deportations suspicious violations. After passing Texas Legislative Assembly at beginning of this month, draft was condemned by Mexican government, Democratic deputies and American Union of Civil Liberations, which promised to challenge measure will trigger. Recently, Mr. Biden's re-election campaign has seized Trump's 2024 immigration promises and threw them as radical and cruel in a public open messaging campaign, which he hoped to vote for against the former president. Trump was clear about extreme, inhuman and basically non-American policies that he would come into force when he returned to the Oval Office. Mr. Biden's campaign manager Julie Chavez Rodriguez said, before Trump visited Texas border, Biden faces its own political challenges in migration, one of the worst intervention issues. In a recent statement, Trump campaign spokesman Stephen